All right, Shalom. Hey, I want to start out by giving all glory and praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakakwadash. Hey, double honors to the elders and the apostles for teaching us this truth. Peace and bless to the brothers pushing the word throughout the four corners. Peace and bless to the elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Man, I'm the brother Karab. Pretty much coming at you, man, with a beautiful, man, lesson. Pretty much going into the Lord's judgment is being executed, man. All right? This judgment is being executed. The Lord is bringing the fire, man. All right? He's bringing the heat. You see? And as you pay attention to what's going on over there in L.A., man, hey, they finna rain hell out there, man. You know? Which they already doing it. But really, it's finna be a worldwide thing, man. That sedition among men ain't gonna be no joke. See, a lot of these people, man, pretty much these people, they tired of living in poverty. You know? They tired of their government. You know? They waking up to the BS of how this system is being ran. And a lot of these people don't like it, man. You see? They waking up to the BS on how the Native Americans getting treated. But here it is, they was here first. And overall, man, we coming into the end of Esau's Edom's kingdom, man. So the hidden things of Esau are being revealed. As even his characteristics is starting to show more and more of how much he hate the Negro, Latino, Native American, and Indian, man. All right, which, hey, you the Lord's chosen people, you Israelites, man. You the Lord's chosen people according to the scriptures. And this devil, the Lord is raising them horns back up again, man. All right? And this devil is actually just pursuing you nonstop. So I got some videos, gonna be a little quick little lesson. I'm gonna get a couple of little precepts, man. Lord willing, you be edified, man. All right? Hey, this is Luke chapter 12, verse 49. I am come to send fire on earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? You see, the Lord already coming to send that fire, man. Hey, that fire is in the form of judgment. You see, because the Lord gave his son all dominion. Yahweh Shai got all dominion, who the word eagerly called Jesus Christ. Yahweh Shai got all dominion and control and power. This is his movie, man. That's why I say he had a name that no man knew. That name goes into his rank. All right. Hey, like that song Jay-Z, allow me to reintroduce myself. You see? And that's pretty much what the Lord is about to do. Yahweh Shai is about to, the supreme power is about to enter into the end game, man. You see? Kind of like how Thanos came into the end game of Avengers, man. You know? He pretty much just teleport in, man. You know? But the Lord, hey, he coming on them chariots. You see? And with a snap of a finger, man, hey, he gonna turn everything upside down, man. Because that's what he's doing. He's pretty much bringing the fire. He's bringing division. He's finna cause, the Lord is causing the chaos, man. Because we're coming into the end of Esau's Edom reign and the beginning of Yaquab's reign, Jacob. All right, going back to Luke 12 and 49 in the KJV. I am come to send fire on earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? So, yeah, the heavy judgment is coming. Yeah, the nuclear missiles is coming, you know. But it's like, man, hey, this place going to fall from within before the Lord even finish. Hey, the nukes going to just finish it off. The missiles that the Lord, hey, the smith that he created that blew up the coals in the fire, hey, they just going to finish it off, man. The missiles are a cleaning agent. And this kingdom, man, it's already falling within, you know. Everybody ain't in agreement. People don't agree on the same thing. Good is set against evil. It's chaotic out here. Even what's going over there in LA, man, it's chaotic. They burning things, burning stores, you know. And that's pretty much that movement of ICE been going around, man, throughout the world. You even had a couple of days ago, man. You even had, I think last week, man. You even had a couple of these Mephians out here doing the same thing, man, marching, protesting. You know? And we all know what marching and protest leads to. Let's get Luke 12 and 49 in the MSG. And the title of it is To Start a Fire. You see? It say, I come to start a fire on earth. How I wish it were blazing right now. Whew. Say the Lord is angry with the wicked every day, man. And a lot of y'all people, especially our people, you know, you Negroes, you know, especially you Northern Kingdom, you know, you Native Americans and Indians, Because right now, that Jacob's trouble, man, hey, it's on the way as well, too. That's in store for y'all, man. Because y'all put the Lord out. Y'all not seeking the Lord. The prophets out there week in and week out. And yet you're not inquiring about the Lord's judgment, his fear, how to get in order. You see? You just doing your own thing, man. And we all know what doing your own thing leads you. Say there's a way that seems right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Now I'm gonna get this video. All right. And Lord willing, man, y'all be edified. Let's get these videos. Let's get these things going.
I genuinely hope they don't send 2-7, but if they do, just understand they are coming from the most.
Now with this video, it says Marines possibly going to Los Angeles, Cali to assist with the aids of with the ICE raids.
Unpleasant place in the Marine Corps. They're sending in pissed off Marines. They're already pissed. So they might send the Marines into the LA ICE protests. And let me tell you something. I hope that doesn't happen. I really do, man. Do you guys understand the Marines that they would send? They're Marines from 2nd Battalion, 7th Marines. You have any idea where that's at? That's in 29 Palms, California. You ever been out there? It's not the most pleasant place. Okay, so I know a lot of you guys are coming on here and you're going, oh man, you know, some of the Marines aren't going to listen. They're not going to follow orders. They're not going to go. Let me explain something really, really clearly to you. The overwhelming majority of those Marines will follow every single order that they're given. And that happens all the time anyways. I remember going to Iraq, Afghanistan, whatever the deployment is, you had Marines refuse to go. It happens all the time, actually, guys. I know you guys never hear of it, but it happens. Hell, I had a kid when we were in Afghanistan. He got in trouble for a negligent discharge because he pew-pewed himself in the foot so that he could get sent home. I think it was like a 0331. I'm not just, whatever. Shout out to my 31s out there. But let me tell you something, man. These guys are it's hot in 29 Palms right now. It's hot. It's unpleasant. They would love to go to Los Angeles if for nothing else than to get out of that heat. They're out there raking the sand of a volleyball pit that never gets used in the hot sun every day. All right, they're picking up pebbles out of parking lots. They're painting rocks. They're out there doing gun drills every single day. Okay? And I know that there's a lot of people that got feelings about that. And then to top it all off, when I tell you that Marines bring a level of violence that your everyday average person does not understand, they don't understand it. You don't understand it. Marines, listen, I'm telling you, you're a regular civilian, you're out there protesting, you're throwing a flag down, and you're upset, I get it. And that's why I'm telling you, I hope they don't send the Marines. Because what the Marines are capable of, everybody knows, when you send the Marines in, we're not playing anymore. The games are over, it's over, get in line, or you will be put in line extremely promptly. Okay, so I hope they don't send the Marines. I hope if you're seeing this, you cut out all the weirdness. And if you want to protest. I get it. There's a lot of people that are upset. But like I said, what do you guys think? Drop a comment, man. Okay, so that's just.
I'm gonna tell you what the scriptures say. All right, I'm gonna tell you what the scriptures think about this situation. All right. Because all that shows right there is that, man, it's going to be a time like no other. See, the Lord bringing an intense judgment that's going to be beyond the mind, beyond the human comprehension. All right? This is Jeremiah 30:7. I'm going to read it in the KJV, and I'm going to read it in the NLT. And it said, at last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. You see, it's a last, for that day is great, man. Great in that sense represents just how terrible and how bad that day is going to get. Whatever bad day you thought you had in America before Jacob's trouble hit, ain't going to compare to it. You see? Because when that time come, man, that's a bad day for everybody. Jeremiah 30:7 in the NLT. In all history, there has never been such a time of terror. It will be a time of trouble for my people Israel. Let you know, man. See why I like this one? Because it's telling you that in all history, from even, us going into slavery, Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, and Indians, from Gad and them being taken over by Esau, from the Great Depression that America suffered, or the many wars that they had to fight. Look, those things ain't gonna compare to Jacob's trouble, man. Because the Lord's gonna demonstrate more of his intense judgment during Jacob's trouble, and also during the rest of this remains of his kingdom as well too. Because the Lord is starting that fire, man. You see? The Lord putting the spirit on DJ Neuro Trump to send in those troops, man. Because the Lord is tired of you simpletons, man. Mainly you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Indians, right? And I like what he said in there, because he said, man, when the Marines come, man, they not going to play with y'all, man. They're not going to play that world star. Because, Jake always got his phone up, always recording everything. Well, you might put your phone up, that'd be the last position you was ever in, was this one right here. Let you know, man, hey, how intense. The Lord is not playing, man. But they say, now tweet that on your little tweet and Snapchat, man. Hey, this is Jeremiah 11:11. It say, therefore thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring an evil upon them, which they should not be able to escape. And though they should cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them. You see, the Lord will not hearken unto you Israelites. Go worship Sejere, man. Go worship that stringy-haired devil. All right? Matter of fact, go you Native Americans, man, you voted for Trump. Now you want to cry when he's bringing all his hell upon you. You see, you had Sleepy Joe in office, but y'all couldn't wait to get Sleepy Joe out of there, and you want Trump, man. So, hey, that's what you Israelites get, man. I always wanted somebody to rule over you, but you never choose Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Who the word we call God and Jesus Christ. Those are true names of the Lord, man. You never choose the Lord. You always forsaking the Lord, man. And the Lord telling you in Jeremiah 11:11 that he going to forsake you. Jeremiah 11:11. Well, I'm going to start at 10. Jeremiah 11:10. They are turned back to the iniquities of their forefathers, which refused to hear my words. They went after other gods to serve them. The house of Israel and the house of Judah have broken my covenant, which I made with their fathers. And that's y'all breaking the first commandment. Thou should not have any other God before the Lord, man. And serve them. And y'all doing that, man. Jeremiah 11:11. Therefore thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. And though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them. Then shall the cities of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem go and cry unto the gods unto whom they offer incense, but they shall not save them at all in the time of their trouble. So I just read, right? I just read in Jeremiah 30:7 where it say it should be a time like no other, a time of trouble for my people Israel. In all history, nothing is to be compared to this time. But then come back to Jeremiah, it tells you that the Lord will not save you at all in a time of trouble. But then in the same breath in Jeremiah 30:7, the Lord said he should be saved. That the elect should be saved out of that situation, because the elect is the obedient children of Israel, man. You got the disobedient children, which is the 2/3. Then you got the obedient children, the children that listen and hearken unto the Lord and actually apply these things. They understand and never trust our enemy. You see, they understand the Lord's intense and heavy judgment, right? They understand this scripture right here. This is Deuteronomy 32:39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill, I make alive, I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. You see? Let me try to get that in a different translation. Whew. Hey, this is Jeremiah 32:39 in the Message version. Do you see it now? Do you see that I'm the one? Do you see that there is no other God besides me? I bring death and I give life. I wound and I heal. There is no getting away from or around me. Whew. I raise my hand in solemn oath. I say I'm always around. Man, by that very life I promise, and when I sharpen my lightning sword and execute judgment, I take vengeance on my enemies and pay back those who hate me. Whew. And I make my arrows drunk with blood, and my sword will gorge itself on flesh, feasting on slain and captive alike, the proud and the vain enemy corpses. You see? That's why I say, that's why it tells you in the scriptures that great misery should come upon those that pretty much they dwell upon the earth, because they have walked in great pride. And then that vain enemy corpse is Esau Edom, man. Because ultimately at the end of the day, all his vain body, everything, man, and this man is a vain person. But the Lord did create him for the day of evil, though. But after that, the Lord done with him, man. He ain't nothing but a hammer. He ain't nothing but a sword to the Lord. The Lord gonna put this man up for good. The sword will not be needed anymore. Because guess what? We will have those new bodies. We'll be in our right mind. But as of right now, at this very moment, our people are not in their right mind, and they refusing to hear the ordinance of Yahweh Shema Shai. And that's why the Lord is bringing his intense judgment. This is Psalms 9:16. The Lord is known by the judgment which he executeth, and the wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. See, the Lord is known by the judgment, but a lot of our people don't know the Lord, man. All right? They're not inquiring. They don't have their harmonious connection with Yahweh Shema Shai. So therefore, they disconnected from the Lord. And what makes you disconnected? The carnal mind. Because the carnal mind cannot please Yahweh Shema Shai. You know? Let me get one more video. Give me one moment. Yeah, all this demonic music. Make sure I find this one. All
Marines
right.
have now been deployed to Los Angeles. Not National Guard, not police. Active duty U.S. military on American soil. They say it's to protect federal buildings and restore order. But let's ask the real question. What does this really mean for us? Is this the return of law and order? Or the first step towards martial law? Is this what safety looks like? Or are we blurring the lines between defense and domination? Do you feel safer or more afraid? Comment below. Support the troops or fear the boots? Is this protection or overreach? Marines have now been deployed.
Yeah, support the troops or fear the boots. That's what he said. Support the troops or fear the boots. Right? Because at this point, I'm gonna say it like this, man. This another tactic that the devil love to use, but that's another lesson Jay can really just get into, man. We are not ignorant of Satan's devices, you know. This devil, the way how he operates is order ab chaos, order out of chaos. That's how he operates. He creates some chaotic event, and then he comes in and bring the order, you know. But all these, don't just know that all these pencil written laws was always in place. You see? Call them pencil written because for some reason this man just loved to erase and add new things, man. Right before your eyes. If it ain't a law on it, and y'all find out as the civilians that it ain't a law on it, then he go in pretty much in his little chamber upon his bed, and he practice the wickedness, and then he come back with the law, man. He come back with another law, man. You know what I'm saying? He come back with his own law, his human initiative law. But here it is, they swear on the Bible. But see, this is what happens, man, when you don't fear Yahweh Shema Shai, keep the commandments, you be put in the hands of your enemies to do whatever they wish to you, unto you, man. You know? And it's ultimately the Lord who's doing it. That's why you gotta greatly fear Yahweh Shema Shai. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 1, verse 8. There is one wise and greatly to be feared. The Lord sitteth upon his throne. You see? And that's simple. You know, the Lord is meant to be feared, man. Zephaniah 3 and 5. The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doeth he bring his judgment to light, and he faileth not. But the unjust knoweth no shame. And I looked this up in the AI overview, where it says every morning, the term every morning, his judgment goes forth. And it goes into hold on, give me one moment. Yep, here you go. It say, in the essence, the phrase every morning his judgment goes forth is a reminder of the ongoing, this is from the AI overview, the ongoing nature of the Most High's righteousness is justice and is not a one-time event but a continuous process. The Most High consistent involvement in our lives, we can expect his presence and support in our daily lives. And it say, pretty much, you know, that was the point. Yeah, because that was the point. It said the Most High's justice and righteousness are consistently and continually present, impacting the lives of those who observe his ways. You see? And those who don't observe the ways, you know, it's impacting them as well too. You see, every time the Lord bring forth his judgment, right? It's a way for you to consider or be mindful of how you moving. You know, that's why it tells you that they would not be all mindful of the scourges. Because, man, when the Lord judge somebody, put somebody to death, put somebody to flight, put them in the spirit world, that's out of fear. That's for everybody to get right. You know, like the man that picked up sticks on the Sabbath. You know, you read that account in the scriptures. Hey, the Lord gave that example, like, hey, this how serious, this how I take my holy days serious, man. You know? And also, if there's just, hey, the Lord takes his truth serious as well, too. And he take his word serious. And if you're not hearkening unto the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, then great evil is going to come upon you, O Israel. You see? And let's end it off with Hosea 4 and 6. End it off with a classic. It's Hosea 4 and 6. And it says, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou should be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. You see? Hey, Hosea 4 and 6, my people are being destroyed. This is in the NLT, because they don't know me. Since you priests refuse to know me, I refuse to recognize you as my priest. Since you have forgotten the laws of your power, I will forget to bless your children. You know? Yeah, ultimately, man, hey, these the same people that said, let their blood be upon us and our children. Lord, hey, these them people, man. You know, them 2/3, man. You see? Let us be accounted for his blood. And that's pretty much what's being played out, because a lot of our people dropping like flies, man. And many more evil things is going to come upon you people, man. The Lord's just getting started. That's all that I have. Shalom.